This morning I was daydreaming and I was feeling very good and in a good mood. And my thoughts went back to when I was in my mid 20s. I moved from New York to Florida. I didn't know a soul. I took a teaching job and got an apartment right across the street. And my next door neighbor was a fellow who was a little bit older than me, maybe 10 years older. And he was a dyed in the wool Irishman, along with a wonderful sense of humor, like a lot of the Irish have, and quips that he was always coming out with. And so today I want to share in a spirit of two things. They're kind of interwoven if you look up in the dictionary definition. One is blarney. What is blarney? In a word, it's comedic, comedy, and nonsensical. And a non sequitur definition is a statement that does not logically follow from the phrase that came before it. Okay. And he was a master of blarney and non sequiturs. Several things that I'll never forget that he said that just were so funny. One time we were out, he and I, with some other friends that we had made, and there was there were a lot of food trucks, and there was one with selling pizza. He goes up to the pizza truck and he says, "Give me a big anchovy with a pizza on top." I mean, that was John. He was always he never said things regularly. When he had to go to the bathroom, he would say, "Excuse me, I got to go tap a kidney." Tap a kidney, yes. And then he would say things like, "Oh, going back to the pizza, this is the best pizza I've ever had in my whole mouth." Okay. And then the crowning achievement, because this is a short and this is where I'm ending, was his non sequitur. And I've shared this with so many people over the years, and they just look at me and say that again? And it goes like this: "I feel a lot more like I do now than I did a while ago."
Say that again?
I feel a lot more like I do now than I did a while ago.